Welcome back, everyone, to Pontus Fathom Hobbies. This is Season 7, setup round of Tainted Grail Fall of Avalon, and we are going to do a setup of the board for our next season. We're playing Chapter 6 now. It's Chapter 6, Part 1. We just wrapped up Chapter 5, in which we were in the Fern Sea. We had traveled through many underground passages, sliding through rocks, encountering weird, like toxic air in those caves, and we eventually discovered not only the actual Grail, the true Grail, entrusted to Maggot, but we also were able to find the Lady of the Lake. There was a battle, and we rescued the Lady of the Lake from that battle. We got her into safekeeping, and we found out the next step of our quest is to return the actual Grail to Tuathan, similar to what the party before us that we've been questing all along has tried to do. So we're going to go out there and try to return the Grail back to its resting place. We've rescued the Lady of the Lake for the short time, but now we have to try to find a place called Stampede, and then finally the Weird Edge. So, and those are locations 118 and 141. Looking at the map set up here, I don't even know where those are, so we're going to have to kind of explore. The second option of our active quest does say find a way to enter Tuathan on your own, but we're going to go ahead and try to follow it by the clue of Merlin's last apprentice, Orin. We also had heard that Niantic might be involved in this coming forward, so we're gonna see where that leads us. We'll finish wrapping up the initial setup after this, and then we can jump into round one. So thanks for watching, everyone. Okay, so let's continue our setup for Season 7. We're on Chapter 6, Part 1. Let's just reread this to catch up. We've got our fast forwarding completed here. It says, place this card on the active quest pile. The time has come to do the impossible. The ancient city of the Four Dwellers calls to you. As it did in the unfortunate members of the previous expedition, getting inside won't be easy, though. You need guidance from the only living person who ever returned from the other side, Merlin's last apprentice, Orin, he who returned. Complete one of the following. Ask Orin to guide you to Tuathan. He can be found in the Weird Edge, 141 to the west of the Stampede. So maybe we can check out our map to see if there's the Weird Edge, the west of the Stampede. I don't know where that is, but maybe it's off this way. Not sure. Nothing else goes this way. We do have 161, so maybe we have to go up and over. We have to go by the crow's nest first. Not sure. We will figure it out, though. And also we are playing, as you guys know, with the Book of Memories, Tainted Grail, so we can review our characters' progress here. Win a diplomatic encounter in the first activation. Go to Maggot's Memory 8. We've done that. Have 3. One thing I think we should do is let's go take a look at our experience. We've got quite a bit of experience here. I want to cash in some of that experience. Let me just check out in the rules here for experience cash in. Okay, so looking at so let's go like at Bayor first. I think he's got aggression, practicality, spirituality, caution. I think he's pretty set, but I think if we look at Maggot has got 2 spirituality and no practicality. So let's give him, he's got 2 and then 0 on this side, so it's going to cost him 6. So let's take 6 experience here, and he can have a practicality. That'll upgrade Maggot. He'll also, we'll also have, let's also have Bayor increase his, have Bayor grab, how great Bayor can increase his courage to 3. So that's going to cost him 1, 2, 3. Oh, he actually has the 4th pair. So if you have 3rd point of a pair of opposing attributes, it's 10 experience. So let's give him, he's going to add caution. Bayor's going to add his caution That's going to also cost him 1, 2, 3, 4. It's going to cost him 8. So we'll take 10 out here, give him 2 back, and he gets an extra caution. And then for, let's also have Maggot increase his courage. He's got 1 and 1, so it's going to cost him, the third point is 6. So he'll get 4 back for this experience. And he'll get a courage point as well, so he has the double courage. So okay, so we've gotten our stats updated. We don't have any 3 yet, but we will get into those skill cards coming up soon. We also had a, I believe when we got the last win, we had some items that we won. We got those items already. Okay, so I think that's going to do it for that. Let's also just look at our strategy here. So we're in the Fern Sea. We've got Bayor and Maggot. We've also we still have our hunted scenario. So down in Titan's Steps, we have the Foredweller. The Foredweller. The Foredweller is going to be motivated by verse 13, the Book of Secrets. So we'll keep him moving along, but he's slowly moving towards our characters. Part of keeping him in the board is like from now on with that hunted rule at the start of each day, we have to move the Foredweller 1 location in the direction of the closest character. So this kind of hunted, this secret card 13, we've got to keep referring to this, and then round after round, the Foredweller is going to move toward in numerical sort of order by closest proximity through the connected locations to go up to the characters. So that's something we'll have to do. And I noticed if you go through some of these, we've had the hunted status in one of the earlier deals. There is a connectivity between the hunted Foredweller and the past party that came before us. So looking forward to finding more about that as we play too. And you can go check out this paint through video too that we did for a while back. We did a paint through video for Tainted Grail Monsters of Avalon. So go check that out as well. And I think that's just about going to do it. We do have to remember that Bayor has got his 1 second wind card, so we can utilize this if we ever need to. We got our decks built, so that's going to be that. Before we jump into a wrap up of the setup, quick shout out to this channel's sponsor, Pontos Fathom Press. We've got the Cat 2 journals out of Lovecraft's Providence, 6 volumes contained in this 1 omnibus edition. Helps to support our channel, so go check that out. We've also got the ongoing podcast series, Esoteric Dragon Mysteries, Decoding the Dragon Symbol in Myth and Occult Traditions. If you're into Arthurian legends, this is a great place to look for like-minded ideas. Go check that out. You can also join up on our Patreon. For as little as $1, you can stay abreast of our Tainted Grail gameplay, our Tainted Grail miniature painting, our ongoing series this year that we're doing called Tabletop Miniature Makeover, as well as Song of Ice and Fire gameplay, Joan of Arc gameplay. And we've got a huge back catalog of gaming. We've got Conan by Monolith, Cthulhu Death May Die, Cthulhu Wars, Battlestar Galactica, Game of Thrones, War of the Rings. We're going to try to feature one of the old games each month. We haven't played Eldritch Horror in a while. Want to get that back on the table. Also, Twilight Imperium, Dune Gale Force 9, Dune Imperium. So yeah, go check those out. You can check them out in a couple ways. You can go over to our webpage, pontosfathom.com. We've got a hobby section with lots of the playlists visually represented. Really easy to go and tap into the old playlist. I think for Joan of Arc, we've got 20 seasons. Here already, we're on season 7 here. So, and for Eldritch Horror, maybe about 20 also. So yeah, go back and check out some of those past ones. Really helps to grow the channel, and we will see you in the gameplay. So our task is to guide you to Tuathan. We have to find 141. So I think we might be going 190. I have no idea where 141 is going to be. 133. We'll find it somewhere. So yeah, we're going to have to wander our way outward. We also have to check on our men here. He's only on 5 points. So yeah, looking forward to jumping into round 1. Talk to you guys in the next turn. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.